In this video, I'm going to talk about one important action within the compliance center within the Center of Excellence Starter Kit called as a republish trigger. Okay, now what it is? Now think about it. Like in your Center of Excellence Starter Kit, there's an app called as a Developer Compliance Center. Now, what does this app does is basically it lists down all the apps within your organization for which the compliance is sorted out for. Okay, now the compliance for an app means, like, think about it, like if someone has created an app, okay, and if they haven't put any description to the app, or if they haven't specified any business justification for that app, how can you term that app as genuine? Okay, so that is first scenario. One is like it's a initial or new creation of app. If the maker has created those app and that app has no purpose, or maybe the app is not justified, then that app becomes non-compliant. Okay, or maybe an admin can mark an app as inactive because if there is some strange things happening within the app, or if that app has been shared with numerous users, or it's shared virally. Okay, then that app becomes a candidate for non-compliancy. Similarly, if an app is being used within an organization, let's assume for say maybe 1 year, 1.5 year, and someone thinks that that app needs an update or a refresh, then there is a need for republishing of that app. Okay, so now republishing is one of the action which will allow the reinstatement of the app with the current or latest version. Okay, so that's one of the action which admin can sort for. Okay, so if you see here, there is under I'm in the developer compliance center app. Under canvas app, there is a section called as republish needed. Now this one of the app store app, for this republish is needed. And then if I navigate to this app, then admin can go here, and then they can republish this app. Okay, now republish can only be done once that app has been made to the current standard. Okay, so let's assume this app is like 10 years old, or maybe 2 years old, or maybe 1 year old, and then based on your organization's policy, every app needs to be published every 3 months or 6 months, then how do you request for republishing action? Okay, so an admin can request for a republishing of that app by the maker, and then once the maker makes those change, then admin can republish those app. Okay, now how do you request for that? How do we get this app under this republish section? Okay, now as you see over here in developer compliance center app, I'm under canvas app, and then flag is an app is flagged for republishing. Okay, now what if I have another app, okay, which needs that republishing action? So what I can do as an admin, I can navigate to Power Platform admin view. I can go into Power Apps, and then I can pick any app. Okay, so let's assume this app is needs some republishing because this is very old. Okay, so once I navigate to this app, and under governance, what I can do, watch this section, admin review. There is an admin requirement, republish state. Okay, so if I mark this as requested, I just save this action, and then once I refresh this developer compliance center app, it go into some link and then come back. Then once this page loads, then under republish needed, I can see this record. So that means this particular app, okay, it has now action republish needed. This flag is now this app is now marked as inactive because I had made those settings. Then once I click on this particular app, as in like an end user or like an admin who has made this app, I can republish this app. The moment I do that republish, I will see some prompt. Now as this app is same as with the current version which it was published, it will display the message as the latest version of app is already published. Now what a maker needs to do is, like, they need to go into this app and then edit this app, make it compatible with the uh, latest date with all those changes. And once that is done, a different prompt will come up. Let me see if I can see. I can go to store app and make those changes. Let me republish this. Now, yes, it will give you some different prompt. Like it says that, have you tested this app in the current build? If so, select publish below to mark task as complete. If not, please test the app first. Okay. So what an admin needs to do is they need to send a notification to the maker that this app needs publishing, republishing. uh, Please make those changes, and once that app is changed, then this app will get published within your environment, and then the admin can go into the backend and then mark this as complete. Okay, once this is marked as complete, then this particular app will be compliant, and once this app is compliant, it will disappear from the list of republish needed action. Okay, so that's it, folks. This is all about marking your app as compliant for the republishing action. Okay, now as you see over here, under the republish needed section, you can see only one app. Okay, the other app which we have earlier marked as republish needed is now gone. Okay, so this is how you configure from the front end and the back end, and see those informational changes flow. That's it in this video. I'll see you in my next video. Thank you.